Hey everyone, Dartron here, it's time for another vlog. Okay, to start things off, let's do this month's Patreons. So, I want to thank Doom, Darren McLaughlin, DJ, and Jennifer Jones. Thank you all for supporting me and the channel. It is very much appreciated. You have no idea how much. What else to talk about? There's not really much to say in terms of the channel because I think I make enough false promises. Well, I say false promises. I think I make enough promises that I don't fulfill as it is. So we're just going to skip that this month. Not really much in the personal life either, apart from washing machines broken. It's a pain. So instead, what I want to talk about is this whole thing that's happening on YouTube at the moment that people have dubbed the Adpocalypse. Now this might be lengthy and I may get into other things, but I feel like I just need to, not so much rant, just talk, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to do that and cut out anything that is stupid or if I go off on a tangent for too long or anything. So here we go. So basically this thing about the Adpocalypse, I keep doing that because it just seems so silly to me even though there is fact behind it. And I'll get into why I think it's silly in a little while. Basically what it is people are, like, advertisers are pulling away from YouTube because of some newspaper or something saying that you can read up for that for yourself, but I just want to give my thoughts on it. Oh, this is going so well. But yeah, so apparently advertisers are pulling away from YouTube and that is affecting a lot of people's revenue on the site. And look, I'll say this straight off. I, as far as I can see, have not been affected by this. So anyone who's worried about me, don't worry. Although I don't imagine that's many people. But it's not affecting me, but it is affecting a lot of people that do what I would say, how do I put this? Non-PG content. I don't know why I did that there, because it's not a quotations thing. But yeah, people who produce non-PG content are definitely being hit hard by this. There's loads of examples that I could give you, like a lot of the YouTube news. I keep doing quotations. What is up with me? Bad that. A lot of the YouTube news channels have been hit. I believe Philip DeFranco was hit with it, and a lot of other people. And that's because they are not quote unquote. I could have done it actually there, but there you go. They're not advertiser friendly, apparently. So I don't think any PG channels have to worry. So that basically includes near about everyone I know that does YouTube. Well, the majority of them, at least like 90% of them. So that's, I'm happy about that they're not going to be affected too much by it. I really want to talk about like my opinion on it. Now, let's say for example I was hit by it, or I could be in the future. Who knows? Like YouTube is changing drastically in some areas. And I can't say I blame them, because you have to go with the times, and YouTube for Google is a business, and it's to be expected that they act like a business, which is, you know, they've got to do what's... Let me put it this way, YouTube don't pay content creators, they don't. YouTube themselves never really have. It's always been through ads that we get paid. Like, I don't get a paycheck from YouTube, and nobody does, except if you work for YouTube, I kind of presume. Well, unless you're on like their version of a partner program, but still they're getting a split of the money that's earned, so yeah, they're not really down any money effectively. And this is what I mean by me rambling, because I talk about stuff that I don't really have any intricate knowledge of. Oh well. But yeah, so they're running it like a business, like they should. And realistically, they don't really owe us anything, in a sense, like as content creators, because we choose to do this. And like I've been doing YouTube that long. I used to do this when I earned nothing. There was no way to earn money on YouTube when I started doing this. There was a couple of people that were partnered, but definitely no one in the gaming community was. That wasn't until like Machinima came around as a network and people started earning money and stuff. So we all got into this as a hobby, and when we got into it as a hobby, we didn't think we'd be doing this for the rest of our lives as a business. I could imagine myself doing YouTube for the rest of my life as a hobby, but never as a way to earn money. And I think a lot of people kind of started up and expected the golden age to last forever, and it never does. There's always something that's going to go wrong. So let's say I got hit by this adpocalypse, again with the finger quotes, but let's say I got hit by this adpocalypse. I will admit that the amount of content would probably go down, and I know what you're thinking, how is that possible compared to lately? And I know, I'm terrible, but I would still do this as a job. If anything, I would go back to doing full-on, full-fledged machinimas and only that, most likely. And the occasional roleplay, because I do find they are fun to do. But one thing I can guarantee is that no matter what, and what direction YouTube goes, as long as I'm still able to upload to this site and I don't have any major fallings out with YouTube, I'm not going anywhere. And I imagine that a fair amount of the content creators that you watch aren't going anywhere. They may cut down the amount of content they make if they got hit by this thing, but I don't imagine a lot of them going anywhere. I think the ones that disappeared completely were definitely in this job just for the money, but I think I'd like to hope a fair amount of us still do it because we enjoy it. I really do hope that. And I think I'm probably right about that, to be honest. Not about everyone I've ever met are good people. They're good people. And again, this isn't some... Again, majority of people I used to talk to on a regular basis, we all started in the same community. So, you know, we had similar mindsets on that kind of subject. And the people I've met since then, like Modi and Heather and Snoop and all that, they all they all like doing this. I mean, like, Snoop doesn't even have to do this anyway. He's got a full-time job. So I think the majority of people will stick around. So I won't worry too much about your favourite content creators. But what I would say is definitely try and support them, especially if they've been hit by this adpocalypse. That is such a silly name, but it's what people are calling it. Definitely support them in any way you can. You know, like buy a t-shirt or do something, whatever kind of revenue streams they have that offset YouTube. I'd definitely, you know, look into helping them that way, or just watch their content, you know, more. That always helps, and leave a like and all that sort of stuff. We, as YouTubers, we really like that because it shows that you enjoy our content. I had a point to this. Yeah, just show your support for people. I think that's a nice thing to do for them. And that pretty much sums up this vlog, to be honest. There's not much else really to say. I kind of wandered off for a bit there, but I think that's going to get cut out, so I won't worry about it too much. What else is there? Oh yeah, Saturday I'm going to be streaming on Twitch with Modi, Heather and a bunch of other friends. I'll put up more information on Twitter and probably upload a video on here when I'm going to do it and all that sort of stuff. So definitely come by and check that out. We're going to have some fun playing a mod pack of all things, which you guys have... There's been very few examples on here, but I suck at mod packs. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you want to come along and see me embarrass myself, you know, go ahead. Make fun of me during it. Go ahead. Everyone else will. I'll be making fun of myself. So it should be good fun. But I want to thank you all for watching this vlog. Those of you that do watch these vlogs, you are very near and dear to me, because I'll be honest, most people don't, and it kind of shows. You guys are the ones that really care about this channel and about me. So I want to thank you all especially, and the Patreons that we thanked earlier on as well. But yeah, this is the end. I want to thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I've said thank you about 50 times. I'll catch you in the next video. But until then, stay safe. Hey guys and gals, Dartron here. If you enjoyed the video, consider clicking like, as it really helps me out. And click the bell icon to receive notifications about the channel. Thank you, and stay safe.